Good day everyone, we are the Group 1 and we're here to present to you the Cordillera Administrative Region Festives and Tourist Destinations. Cordillera Administrative Region or CAR is rich in ancient culture. It is the home of indigenous tribe called the Igorot. The way of life of the people in this region existed way back to ancient Filipinos before the Spanish colonization. Cordillera also have various festivals. This includes the Panagbenga or Baguio Flower Festival celebrated every February. The festival's highlights are the flower exhibit, garden tours, floral competition, and parade of float. Next slide po. Festive.
Hi, good day everyone. I'm John Royce Acosta. My report is all about Sayam Festival. Sayam Festival is a festival at Apayao province that occurs every February 14. This festival is a way or tradition of Isnag tribe to give thanksgiving to the higher supreme unseen being called Alawagan. Their festival or the celebration features are street dancing, cultural performance, culture tourism exhibits, and trade fairs. And there are two major dance called Talip and Taddo. So that's why the festival called say Talip Tadok Festival. Next.
Bodong Festival in Kalinga. February the festival features music, chants, art, Kalinga songs, and cultural shows. Agri-tourism exhibit the trade fair. Bodong refers to the piece, pack, or treat used by the Kalingas people in Kalinga province. So our next topic is all about Bodong Festival. Kalinga is celebrating its Bodong Festival on February 12 to February 18. The main festival will showcase the dance, songs, and attire unique to the tribes of Kalingas. Bodong is a Kalinga term roughly translated to peace pact. Bodong is undertaken two main conditions or events, gayem or when two people are in a relationship, and patay when there is an existing problem or conflict between tribes or sub-tribes. Bodong is practiced not only in Kalinga but in some parts of Bon Bontoc and Ifugao. It stems from the belief that the whole village or tribes is responsible for the act of one of its members. In a custom o- in a custom as old as time, the Kalingas practice bodong to keep the peace and prevent the use of violence as an act of retaliation when there is a conflict between or among members of a different tribes. When bodong is undertaken, a council of elders are called upon to create a pagta or law which will govern the undertaken among the parties. Originally, only men were involved in bodong ceremonies and laying down of pagta, but in recent years, even women and the youth have been allowed to participate to ensure full cooperation of all members of the group involved. Thank you.
Hello, good day everyone. My topic is all about Panagbenga Festival. Panagbenga is an annual flower festival celebrated every February, which takes place in Baguio City, Baguio City, Philippines. The term Panagbenga means season of blooming. The festival, held in February, it was created as a tribute to the city's flowers, traditions, and values of Baguio and Cordilleras. The flower show at the Panagbenga is characterized by the season flowers growing in the summer, capital of the Philippines, known also as the City of Pines. One of the most fun activities at Panagbenga Festival, place that many people look forward to, is the Grand Street Parade. The locals and revelers parade through the streets of Baguio are wearing the most colorful costumes and some traditional clothes of the tribes in the north. The festival also includes street dancing presented by dancers clad in flower inspired costumes that is inspired by the Venjan, an Ibaloy dance of celebration that came from the Cordilleras. Next po.
Adivay Festival or, or the Adivay Festival of Benguet. Adivay is an agritourism festival focused on rediscovering the rich history, culture, arts, trades, and industries of Benguet. It was conceptualized to gather all the tribes of Benguet and come together to share their cultural beliefs and practices. It was also a way of strengthening the tourism industries and allowing the increase of business employment opportunities. It is held every year to, to continue discovering the ingenuity of the Benguet people and to continue give inspiration, and acknowledgement to those who excel in their own belief and endeavor. Next po.
Good day everyone, this is my report. Rice Terraces. Walk through the rice terraces in province of Ifugao, Mayoyao, Mungduan, Kiangan, Mountain Province, Kalinga, and other provinces. Banawe Rice Terraces, also known as Hagdan Palayan, is an UNESCO World Heritage Site in Ifugao. It features thousands of staircases like rice paddies that were said to be built 1,000 years ago. The Banawe Rice Terraces are home of Ifugaos, one of the tribe here in the Philippines. Next. Mount Mount Timbuk. To see fire mummies, hike up Mount Timbuk to see the unique fire mummies in their natural caves. Mount Timbuk, then also known as Mount Singakalsa. This mountain has become a permanent part of the reper- repertoire of Cordillera Mountains, usually done as day hike from Baguio. Mount Timbuk is very accessible from the summer capital of the Philippines, ninth highest peak in the country and third highest peak in Luzon. The scenery features mostly villages and vegetable fields. At the summit, there are three crosses in what is dubbed as mini Calvary. Seas of clouds form and you can view Tabayok, Panotoan, and Pulag. Mount Pulag, Mount Ugo, and Mount Ulap. Trek the mountains, trek up Mount Pulag, Mount Ugo, and Mount Ulap in Benguet for views down over a sea of clouds. Adding to the impeccable selection of stunning mountains in Benguet is Mount Ulap, a newly opened hiking heaven located in Itogon. She rose up She rose on top, sitting next to the more coveted Mount Pulag, and all for the good reasons. She would knock you off your feet during the first leg of the hike, not only because of relentless hustle, but also because of the beguiling scenery which your eyes can feed in every direction. Mount Ugo is a major destination in the Cordilleras, although its elevation is low compared to the lofty heights of Mount Pulag. It, it has a stately pine forest and spectacular views similar to its higher counterparts. Next po.
Let's talk about Lumyang Burial Cave. See centuries-old coffins in Lumyang Burial Cave, then Spelang in nearby. Sumanging Cave, 5 Eco Valley. Discover the hanging coffins suspended in high on the cliff in Eco Valley in Sagada. Lumyang Cave or Burial Cave is one of the largest cave in Sagada. True to its name, it was really a burial cave. Coffins in remain can be seen at the entrance and inside the cave. Coffins containing only the remains of the great and good are last and nailed to cliff face and overhangs in a tradition that could date back over 2 millennia. It was believed that in burying the dead in high place, this literal elevation would bring them closer to spirit realm. And the spirit of their ancestor, the coffins themselves were carved by their future occupants. While they were still living, constructed from a section of tree trunk or simpler wooden planks joined together.
Kanina po part 'to. So that's all for our group 1 po. Thank you for your listening po.